All right, y'all, are you ready for your next comedian? You better be, okay? This person is one of the nicest people I've probably ever met in my life, honestly. And she's really fucking funny. She is going to be performing at Siren Theater for a Telltale storytelling show next Thursday. I'm going to be on it as well. Give it up for Georgia Jeffries!
Sorry. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I had to do that. Hi, my name is Georgia. So I don't know if I give off the impression, but I have never been to a rave. It's just not my, or it hasn't been my scene. I grew up in Alabama, and raves out there happen in like barns with moonshine. It's a different vibe, okay? However, it's like in my brain thinking of what I wanted like my rave look to be and just look so cool. And like then I started being like, but if I did throw a rave, it would look a lot different too. And that's like my elder millennial heart. I was just like, you know, at this point in my life, I want to play some board games. That'd be fucking sick. You know? Get a little roasty, toasty, and cuddly, and then like play some board games and watch like Fantasia when you're really stoned. Like, that's the best situation in my brain. I was part of the early aughts of what was called the scene. Do I have any former scene kids in here? Yeah, okay. That's what Kelly was really giving me, like scene kid vibes. So I was like, I know that rave. Because, yeah, there was a period of time where all of those guys kind of went through, like, they really wanted to add some, like, electronic music somewhere in there. And, yeah, I was part of that, but I wasn't that cool. Again, we're in Alabama. Like, I went to a Hot Topic once, and I had people pray for me, you know? Like, they're just like, she has fallen from God. My gosh. But, yeah, it's been pretty interesting being here and trying to, like, get more into whatever scene I'm trying to get into. I don't even know really what that would be. Whenever you move, so I've been here for a little over a year now. And so I'm still like trying to find where I fit and all of this kind of stuff. But I've really been appreciative of like, especially the queer comedy scene has been really great. Like, not only do I get to see really cool acts, I also get to meet really cool people in the audience, in the shows, and the ones that I do perform with. Like, it's a really cool place, right? The other area that I've really like bonded with a lot of people is this like body positive group called Chubhub PDX, and yeah, I love it so much. And because like growing up in the South, like I didn't really fit. That's what like, am I gay? Am I straight? Who knows? But I'm interesting, you know? That's what, like, I feel like with my style now, all I'm trying to give is, like, sexually ambiguous 90s sitcom, like, best friend. Because the main girl never got to be weird enough. Like, you know, it's like, the weird woe had to be, like, the sidekick, the, like, co-pilot situation. So, like, I'd be that girl. That's who I want to be. Because I think saying, like, no genital preference isn't, like, it doesn't roll off the tongue as easy. I think, you know. But, anyways, so being here, like, I've really been able to, like, embrace the shape that I'm in and, like, just the queerness that I didn't know was there, you know, like, just having the words for it or whatever. But let me tell you, I interacted with some heteros the other day. I know, I'm really brave. And, like, honestly, like, they are very sweet, but they are boring as hell. And I mean it, like, from the bottom of my heart. Like, they are kind, but damn, like, I would rather watch paint dry. Literally, those ASMR videos, like, let me be on TikTok. Anyways, so I was interacting with them the other day. It was over Thanksgiving because, again, they're very kind. They invited me over. And they had this discussion, and all of a sudden, the girl and him are talking about him eating too many carbs or something. And she was like, well, you just eat too much. And then he looked over at me and he said, well, am I fat? And I was like, how am I supposed to answer that? I was like, is it a bad thing? I don't know. Like, what side am I supposed to be on here? And it's just crazy because, like, in the queer community, I love how, like, body positive there is all across it, I feel like, for the most part. Or at least in my bubble. I know that's probably, like, there is bad pockets. But, like, in my little bubble, that's not been a thing. But then I interact with one fucking hetero, and then my whole brain starts spinning of like, oh yeah, like this is not what's okay or whatever. And then I was thinking about getting ready for this today, and I was like, I want to hit him with a little sexy, but then I don't want to like give it all away all at once, you know. You gotta like, you know, because it's the confidence that I wish I could like embody. Because like if you want to talk about somebody being a friend, I'd probably be the best. But I'm just waiting for the opportunity to serve, you know. But whenever, like, to go back kind of to the Y2K movements, like, sorry, shut up, Brian. Anyways, going back to, like, Y2K, that kind of stuff, when I used to be in those Snapchat, or not Snapchat, those chat rooms, like AOL, anybody? Yeah. Instant Messenger? Man, I was suave as fuck. That's what I was like, somebody needs to just let me at them, you know? And I'd be in there just, like, writing all this, like, cool shit, thinking, like, I was just super sexy. And so, like, however, I had the sexual paralysis of, like, a worm. Like, I was just kind of there. But growing up very, like, Christian and in the South very conservative, I was like, I don't know. So when I would meet people, like, I would meet them and be like, what's up? And then just be instantly apologetic for, like, this body that I'm in. And so, like, now when I'm, like, going out, I just don't even think about it. But it's, like, it's a little bit of a confidence catfish, I fear. That's the one piece of element that I think that I am, like, it's a bait and switch situation. Because I come in really like, yeah, and then you meet me and I'm like, well, we're working on it. We are working on it. Anyways, but I think, you know, like now kind of getting into this frame of mind of like who I am, this is the body that I'm in and whatnot. It's so interesting to feel like you are constantly too much and then not enough all at once. And then I think that's kind of what, when I think of rave culture, I think of it just being so much at the same time and then me feeling so small, even if I'm in like a body of a lot of people, you know. That's what I think I landed in, looking like I'm like the cool mom waiting in the van to pick up like her newly out son that like, she's like, way to go, kiddo. I'm here to support you. That's where I think my outfit landed, you know, like I'm definitely not going in because that's a little too warm, but I'm supported from the outside smoking in my car, you know. Just a little about me, you know, just saying. I will say, as an elder millennial, I have been seeing a lot of like different kind of dating styles here. I will say, people in Portland, you date a little different than the people in Memphis, Tennessee. You know, just saying, people don't know things. That's why I didn't know what kind of sexual I was till I got out here, because like back home, those words aren't out there. And I was like, man, there's so many more options here. Holy shit, like I don't even know what to say anymore. But one thing that has really taken off since I moved here is like the people that are polyamorous or ethically non. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm really cool, obviously. And like, as someone new to the place, like, it's not the worst situation, because I'm like, I could get a friend, and like, we could hang out and snuggle. Like, that sounds great. However, I do want to propose, as an elder millennial, Pokemon was a really big thing for us. Mac, I know you know. But it's like, dating doesn't have to be like Pokemon. You do not have to catch them all. You know? Like, let some of us have one before you start collecting the whole family. And just so, like, because everybody deserves cuddles too, okay? Okay? That's at any size. You deserve cuddles all the time. Anyways, but that is my time. Hi. Bye.
Your daddy's little girl, just take a bite. round of applause for Georgia.